So here's a review of the problems that you just worked on for solving an algebraic equation for a missing variable. So let's just go over each one. So a good thing to do first is just to write this formula here in front of you. And then we want to fill in the values that we've been given. So it seems like we don't know f, but we do know that p is 45. And 45, p next to r means 45 times 0.20. And then all we have to do then is do all of these calculations over here. And you could put those in your calculator or you could calculate them by hand. But if you do 45 plus 45 times 0.20, you should end up with 54. So that one wasn't really very hard. We just plugged in the values and solved. Let's do this one over here because it's really the same problem in another disguise, just written another way. And again, we're going to fill in the values that we have. So we know that p is 45. And we have 1 plus 0.20. And algebraically, we could put all of that in our calculator. Or we know we do what's in the parentheses first. So that's 45 times 1.2 or 1.20. And then when you multiply that, you should get 54. So that's the first one. Not too much of a problem there. Let's go on to the next. Again, it's always good to write the formula first and fill in what you know. This time we have the f value, 74.75. We don't have the p value, but we do have the r value. So now we're trying to solve for p, which means we need to get p all alone. So we need to think about algebraically what we do. Well, we want to try to simplify on each side if we can. So I'm going to write this second step another way. Remember that p is just like 1p. And so I could say that this equation really says 1p plus, and p times 0.15 is just like 0.15 times p. So I'm just putting the number in front because I think it'll help you see something. So what I have here are two terms that have a p, so they're like terms. So I can combine them together. 1p plus 0.15p is the same as 1.15p. And then if I want to find out what p is, if I want to get p alone, then I have to divide by what's being multiplied by p. And if you do that division, you should come out to p equals 65. Now let's do this problem over here, which is similar. It's really the same formula, just written in another way. Let's see how it plays out when the formula is written like this. So again, we fill in our values that we have. P is what we're missing, but we do have R, which is 0.15. And when we use the equation in this form, we add what's in the parentheses. We can add those because those are numbers, 1.15p. And then if we want to find out what p is, we need to divide to get p alone. And if you take 74.75 and you divide by 1.15, you will get p equal to 65. And now let me slide down and do the last two that you had to do. They'll show up here. Okay, once again, we should write our formula down. I'll write it down here. F equals p plus pr. Let's see what we've got this time and what we might have missing. This time, let me see, we have f is 65, and we have p, which is 52. And there's p again, and then r is what we're missing. So now if we want to solve this equation, be very careful here. This is 52, this is 52r. They are not like terms. Don't try to put them together. We want to get r alone. So the first thing we want to do is move this 52. We're going to subtract 52 on each side. What leaves us with 13 over here. The 52 is gone, equals 52r. And you've probably solved so many of these equations in your life. We want to get r alone, so we're going to divide by 52. And so r comes out to be 0.25, which is exactly the solution here. Now let's see how this same equation plays out over here, or same formula, but just written this other way. So I'll fill in the values I've got. I've got 65 for F. I've got 52 for P. And here now, when I look at this and I remember my algebra, if I want to simplify on this side, I need to distribute. So when I distribute, I get 52 times 1, which is 52, and 52 times r, which is 52r, and then my 65 is over here. And now we're back to just what we saw on the other side. We want to get the r term alone, so we got to move that 52. Leaves us with 13 equals 52r. We're going to divide by 52, divide by 52, and we will end up with r equals 0.25. So that's how you solve those if you need to just kind of see it reviewed.